Oh yeah, yeah. My fiance is my best friend. I'm absolutely in love with this woman, and being in a conscious couple, like, the growth is exponential. We're like workout partners, you know? And whether you are in transformation or personal development or whatever it is, when you have somebody who's staring at the same mountain as you are, and you guys are both committed to your own personal growth, that's the beauty, that's the magic of our relationship, which is, with or without me, she's committed to her own personal growth, to being the best version of herself. And with or without her, I'm committed. So you put two people together who have that same commitment, and of course we're going to bump up against each other. We have our issues like everybody else does. But the difference from my other relationships to this one is that when we bump up against each other, we always point the finger back here and go, where am I at in this? You know, a lot of relationships do this. They're in blame. You know, you did that thing and it da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, one of the things, the key staples that we understand and embody is that what you resist persists. The moment you're in resistance, it's coming back tenfold. So instead of being in resistance to what's happening, we lean into it. Most people try to get out as fast as possible. It's like quicksand, you know? You fall into quicksand, first thing you want to do is get out, struggle, get me out of here. But the harder you struggle, the deeper you go down. The only way to get out of quicksand is to be with it, to flatten out, breathe, be with, and roll yourself out. And in our relationship, that's where we stand. Some stuff comes up, instead of trying to get out and talk crap and all of that stuff and create more resistance, we lean in. We say, oh, what's in this for me? Ah, that thing that you're doing. See, most people don't know that I'm dyslexic. And my fiance is one of those people who, and it's so amazing that we attracted each other, because you always attract the perfect person to mirror all of the stuff that where you are still hiding out. So she was, let's say in elementary school, the person who did all her homework and got straight A's. And the teacher would say, well, you know, who did their homework? And she'd be like, I did, right? And I was the person in elementary school who never did my homework and hid out because I was dyslexic. So, prime example, the other day we're reading an email from, I think it was our publisher on a computer screen. And she's reading, and she reads like that, and I have to read something at least 10 times for it to land for me, because the words are being jumbled the whole time. And I let her scroll down and pretended like I read it. And then I caught myself and said, baby, hold on. It's like, I just lied to you and myself. It's like, I didn't read that and I didn't understand it. But I didn't want to feel stupid. I didn't want to feel less than. So the 9-year-old Preston, who got made fun of, who got put in special education classes, that Preston just showed up right now. I'm 35, and that Preston just showed up. Now, I don't make that wrong. I don't make it wrong. Because if I'm wrong, then I must be punished for that wrong. What I do is I recognize that 9-year-old coming up, that fear of not being enough, because that's what it all comes down to. We all want to be accepted. And we wear these masks to hide out from what's really happening. So I took the mask off and I recognized what was happening. And in that moment, it didn't have me, I had it. In that moment, I had my power back. And for me, that's what conscious coupling is about. That's what being with somebody, with your queen, is all about.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.